Webb. How are you?
I'm so good, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Man, the last 2 years for you have been completely transformative. Can you give us like a bit of a snapshot of the day in the life pre-pandemic you versus now?
So for me, I think going into the pandemic was so crazy because I definitely came out of the pandemic as a completely different artist, and I think it's quite crazy just to see how I went in and then came out. And I think being able to have that time where the world was paused, everything was paused, really helped me find myself as an artist and find, how I wanted to be as an artist, how I wanted to release music, what I wanted my sound to be. So it's just so crazy how much those, that 2 years in and out of lockdown really kind of built me up.
Totally. And I know a lot of young artists are a bit like, I feel like I lost the momentum with those 2 years. Like they were like on a roll and then it all stopped and then they stopped. But you really harnessed it. Like your rise to fame can definitely be attributed to the vehicle of TikTok. What was the video that unlocked it for you? And was there like a conscious decision to really move yourself onto that platform?
Yeah, so for me, it was definitely just being, I thought to myself, how am I going to build this fan base? How am I going to really focus and get this kind of going, especially like starting to release music straight when it all kind of kicked off pandemic wise. And for me, like TikTok just worked so well. It was crazy as well because with Before I Go, my first single, Charlie D'Amelio had done a few videos, so it was like a
Yeah.
really exciting welcome to TikTok. And then from there, I just kind of took it off, took it in my own stride, and did my own thing with it. But yeah, it was quite a crazy way, and I think the industry's completely changed for it and has really developed and grown. And you've got people coming out of TikTok now as artists and sharing their music. So I think for me, it was just so excited to be able to have that platform and that supply and support to be able to access that and really get into it.
Does it scare you having that audience at your fingertips at the moment? You've got quite a sizable following. Do you have like
Yeah,
what's your relationship with the app like?
I do love it. It's really great, and it's so nice because with TikTok it's like you post a 15 to 20 second video and then it all kind of starts going off from there. And it also is also great when you see it translate from there to Instagram as well, and onto Instagram DMs, onto streaming, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's really great just to see that happening. And just with TikTok especially, just to be able to connect really with fans and get them to see me, the true me, the real me, side that not everyone can see, I guess, on Spotify.
Totally. And then it translates into like real life people when you're performing, Wild. Okay, we'll get to that in a little bit later. But off the back of that success, you released your debut EP, Seven Shades of Heartbreak, and now you followed it up with your single House on Fire. Was this song penned in real life or was it over a Zoom session? Tell me how it came to be. Where was it born? What was the first idea?
Yes, so it was all real life, and I think it was
Nice.
about probably a few months just to get everything, all the parts together, and also then me be happy with my vocals, because it's obviously such a big crazy song, so I really
Yeah.
wanted to smash that attitude in the vocal. But yes, so we had it ready end of last year, and then beginning of this year we filmed the music video. So we shot all that. So yeah, it was really quite nice going straight into the new year with film, shooting a video.
That would have been like New Year, you're sitting on something really epic. And the music video for it, like the day of shooting, I know you've posted a lot of the behind the scenes. That looks so fun. What was it like? Like, have you been in a fire truck before?
It was so cool. I hadn't actually been in one before properly, and it was just so cool just to see that one as well because I think they'd got that one shipped from America. So it was really interesting to see how that brigade or yeah
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
engine truck how that not brigade that's not a brigade I don't know what brigade is, but yeah, it was quite interesting to see that kind of get shipped over and see the inside of it, and just yeah, very cool.
That's so
Get my work
crazy.
used.
Like, you yourself have had a fire engine shipped over to your country for you. Like, just small things like that. We're like, oh wow, that is success in like a micro sense.
It was so cool. Yeah, I was like, as if this is being shipped out. I was really interested as well in because I think it was I think it was like around the 90s. That's was it. I think around the 90s was its last run. So
Right.
it was like a quite it was cool. So there was a bit of history behind it
Vintage.
all.
Oh, we love it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're pretty open about the fact that your EP was written about a relationship that came to an end because he was seeing someone else. By the sounds of it, this single is also about the same bloke, right?
Yeah, I think this is like for all of us involved, it's definitely we've all got a few people in mind. I think that's why it's just so strong and big because we're all just like, oh, like throwing ourselves at it. But yeah, it's definitely I think it's the thing with House on Fire. It's very tongue in cheek, a character of ourselves, and it's obviously it would never do anything like that. um, yeah, very, very out there, sassy, and it's just basically something you wish you could just say, I guess, to them, and it's just all out there, all in the open.
That's good. We like that. Do you find it's kind of easy or difficult to package these seemingly like traumatic experiences of cheating or relationship breakdowns into big pop anthems?
Yeah, I think it's definitely having that balance of when you're in the studio and you're opening up and letting everything out, and it's very therapeutic, but also be able to walk out the studio and leave it all behind. Just because I think being a songwriter, you end up having to hold on to things a lot longer than most people would. You can't just move on. You've got to write about it in the next day or the next week. So yeah, it's definitely kind of like having that balance between the two. Um, and yeah, just kind of really just letting it flow and also just having the balls to say what you want to say. And I think that especially music these days, it's becoming more and more of a story, and it's more you're more honest and it's more open, and I think that's definitely what it's been influenced with as well.
Totally. I think that people really connect with authenticity nowadays. Like, audiences aren't stupid. So when they find someone like yourself who's like just unashamedly yourself on social media that translates through to your music, like that's where the instant connection is kind of born. I am curious because on your Instagram, you post a lot of photos in like these insane outfits. Do you find, is that like a really exciting part about like coming up as an artist, is discovering how you visually portray yourself as well?
Yeah, 100%. I'm so influenced by like Dua Lipa, for example. She's a artist that I absolutely love. And for me, fashion is just such, I'm so in love with it. And I think it's something that as an artist, you really, you take seriously, and you really want to make sure you look the part and you look cool. So yeah, I love to dress up, get some looks together. But yeah, thank you. That means the world. I love that you love the
Oh,
looks.
I'm like living for all of them. Like every single drop, I'm like, oh my God, I'm checking the tags, being like, where is this from? Oh God. Nah, you're a bit of a tastemaker in that sense as well. Okay, we'll all be able to witness all of the creativity in real life very soon. You're touring with Tate McRae at the moment. You're about to open for Justin Bieber, which is huge. And then you're heading to Australia and New Zealand in September. Have you been to Australia before?
Never before, and I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. It's gonna be so good.
What are your like preconceptions of Australia? Like what pops to mind when you're like, ah, this is what Australia's going to be like?
Um, I heard that the fish and chips is really good.
Oh
Is there
yeah.
like a certain is there like a curry and chips? There's something that someone I forgot the name.
It's not like Canada where we have poutine or like the UK where we have curry and chips, but we have
Yeah,
like, I don't
there's like a
know.
thing, isn't there, in Australia with fish and chips? I can't. I'm very excited to try it for
Fish and
sure.
chips is a staple for sure. Like we have very fresh fish and chips. Also, if you like coffee, we have very good coffee here.
Oh, I can't wait. And also the
Yeah.
weather, I'm really excited.
Well, okay, you say that, but apparently it's been so rainy here recently, and I heard yesterday that it's raining all the way through until August. So, actually, no, you're here September, so you'll be fine. You'll be so fine.
Oh my
It'll
August,
be
no
lush and green.
way. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true actually. It'd be really lovely and like, yeah, nice bright green colours when I get there.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what can Australian fans expect from a Mimi web show?
It's going to be super fun. I think it's going to be really personable. The tunes that we're doing some really cool variety of the songs and also changing it up, making it really cool. Some really fun, like just new things to hear in the ears. And yeah, like visually it will be so great, and I'm really excited to perform and also just like chat away as well in the shows. It's just going to be so nice to really get to know everyone and just really have that time together and enjoy it really. So I'm very excited.
I'm very excited. We can't wait to have you. Mimi, congratulations on House on Fire, and we'll see you very soon.
Oh, excited. I'll see you very soon. Thank you.